Hey yogis, and welcome to today's session. Today we're going to be focusing on the hamstrings, so give them a nice deep stretch. You won't necessarily need any props if you know that you have very tight hamstrings and you enjoy having yoga blocks or maybe books around just to assist you. You're welcome to grab those, but they are all accessible without any props. Other than that, you won't need anything else, just yourself and your mat, and let's get going. We're going to start today's class standing, so you can make your way to the front of the mat. Allow the feet to be hip-width distance apart. Just take a moment here to arrive in the space, connecting with your breath, feeling the mat below your feet. And just setting the intention that you're going to stay focused and present in your practice for the next few moments. Let's begin. Taking an inhale, reach the arms up overhead, bring the palms to touch, look up to the thumbs if you can. As you exhale, fold forward. You're welcome to bend through the knees as much as you need to here if the floor is a bit too far away. Inhale, flatten out the back, pressing the lower back down, belly toward the thighs. If the floor again is too far away, you can just slide the hands up the shins. As you exhale, fold forward into a nice deep forward fold. From here, we're going to step the left foot back, step it all the way back, and drop onto the left knee, coming into a low lunge. Press the chest forward, crown of the head to the ceiling. As you exhale, start to straighten that right leg, maybe folding over the leg a little if you can. Again, welcome to keep a bend in the knees if it's too much. We're going to move forward again, so inhale, bend through the knee, low lunge. Exhale, straighten out the right leg. Last time forward, inhale, low lunge, puff the chest, and exhale, straighten it out. I'm going to stay here for 3 breaths now. Always in your forward folds, you want to bring the lower belly toward the thigh. So keeping a nice straight back, not worrying too much about getting the head down too far. Right, let's bend through the right knee again, releasing, and we'll move straight into a pyramid pose from here. So you can bring that back foot or that back knee in a little bit just to shorten the space. Tuck the toes of the left foot under and see if you can straighten out both legs. Again, welcome to keep a bend in the knees, or if the floor is really too far away, just bring the hands onto the shins. This makes it a bit of a balance challenge as well. Wherever you are, just try to release down as much as you can. Now gently start to bend through that right knee again, and we'll transition into side lunges. Walk the hands over to the long side of the mat and sit down onto the right heel. You can just be mindful to keep a flex in the foot of the extended leg. We're going to transition from side to side now. So start to straighten out that front leg and walk it over to the left hand side. Nice deep stretch again. And again over to the front of the mat. Nice. Over to the back of the mat again. If you're up for a little challenge, depending on how the knees are feeling, maybe now you want to try one with the hands at heart center, lifting and releasing. And last time to the back of the mat. Good. Bring the hands down to the floor and swivel around to the back of the mat now. drop onto the right knee. And again, we'll do our dynamic movements here. As you inhale, puff the chest forward, crown of the head moves to the ceiling. And as you exhale, straighten out the left leg. Inhale into the lunge. Exhale, straighten it out. Last time forward. Inhale. And exhale, half splits. Going to stay here for 3 breaths again. Bringing awareness in, drawing belly down toward the thigh, and then releasing down. Nice. Now we'll make our way into our pyramid pose on this side. So you can just bring that front foot in or walk the back knee in a little bit just so that the stance is shorter. Tuck the toes of the back foot under and start to straighten out the legs. Just a reminder, a bend in the knee is fine, or hands onto the shin. Wherever you are, flatten the back, and as you exhale, release over that front leg. Slowly start to bend through the left knee. Start to walk the hands to the long side of the mat now. Ensure that the feet are in line, and you can just shimmy them out toward the short sides of the mat, setting yourself up for a wide-legged forward fold. Good. Once you have your stance, inhale, flatten out the back, and exhale, fold forward. Keeping the hands wherever they're comfortable. Maybe if you want a bit of extra leverage, you can even bring the hands to the legs or to the big toes and use the strength of the arms to pull you down. You're always welcome, again, to keep a bend in the knees if it's too much. Slowly we'll release, lifting through the upper body. And we're going to bend through that front knee, walk the hands to the short side of the mat. And from here we're going to make our way into downward facing dog. Stepping that right foot back, meeting in down dog. We'll just do a few dynamic movements here. As you inhale, come up onto the tippy toes. As you exhale, move heels toward the mat. Inhale up, exhale down. Last time, inhale up and exhale down. Good. Walk the hands and the feet toward each other, maybe coming into the center of the mat. We'll just do one last deep forward fold here. Inhale, flatten out the back. As you exhale, fold forward, maybe grabbing hold of the back of the legs to help guide you deeper into your forward fold. Bring hands to the mat, start to bend through the knees, and just sit back onto the floor. Right, from here we're going to stretch the inside of the leg again. So you can bend through the right knee and just hug the heel in toward the groin and stretch out the left leg to the side. Bring the hands in front of you, take an inhale, reach through the crown of the head, and exhale, maybe walk the hands forward slightly, folding forward. You're welcome to go down all the way if that's accessible to you. Otherwise, staying lifted wherever you are. You just want to feel that nice deep stretch on the inside of the leg. Let's transition to the other side, coming up, straightening out the right leg this time, bend through the left knee, bring the heel in, hands out in front of you as you inhale, reach the crown up to the ceiling, and exhale, walk the hands forward, folding forward. And slowly start to lift up. Last pose, Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. Bring the legs out in front of you and together. As you inhale, reach the arms up, and exhale, fold forward. So your hands can fall onto the feet, onto the shins, wherever you land. If you need a bend in the knees, feel free to keep it there. Wherever you are, we're just going to reset the back. So inhale, draw lower abdomen toward the thighs, and then exhale, fold forward. And slowly release up. Let's just neutralize a little bit. Bring the hands behind you. The feet are met width distance apart, and just allow the knees to drop from one side to the other in windscreen wipers. Good. Nice. And make your way back to seated. You can bring your hands to heart center, close your eyes, just take a breath. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be protected from inner and outer dangers. May you be healthy in body and mind. May you be happy and find true peace. Namaste. Thank you for joining me again today, yogis. I hope those legs are feeling great. If you like this practice, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't yet. Also, if you're into personal development, I release a personal development podcast episode every Tuesday, so be sure to go and check out my channel. Other than that, I hope you have a great day or evening ahead of you, and I will see you again in the next video.